Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. That's the one I was trying to click right there. And welcome back to the Radical Wasteland podcast. Greg, how you doing? Uh-oh. Are you muted? Or maybe is my computer being weird? Chat, can y'all hear Greg?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you now.
There we go.
Is it time to talk a little Fallout fan celebration today?
Yeah, absolutely. Harris,
Damn.
We fucked up.
Huh.
We missed a hell of a party.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
We missed a party, man. Holy shit. Like not that I had any doubts that Old Man Liver and Company could throw a banger, but dude, yeah, this was we missed the part. We missed the Fallout party of the century, man.
Seeing the big old just videos, or obviously that little 3-minute video of Walton Goggins, Jonathan Nolan popping out, introducing Walton Goggins and a couple other of the cast members. It made me so happy starting that video with Old Man Liver out. I was like, yes, just immediately. I don't know why I was excited just as much for that as I was for all the Fallout folk, but it was great. The video was great. Little announcement, Goggins going out there.
Nah, man. Like, I my jaw dropped. I opened Facebook at one point, and I'm in a couple of different fan groups, and they were all posting pictures of, oh my God, Walton Goggins just served me a drink at the Good Springs, and I was just like, what, So yeah, when Old Man Liver said they had some surprises, he wasn't lying. The pictures of him and Aaron Moten there, Maximus, they were both hanging out. Fucking Wayne Newton, Mr. New Vegas himself, was there. Yeah, Wayne Newton came out. Yeah.
They had did they say how many people actually were there this entire weekend?
Oh I know that they'd estimated like 6,000 or 7,000, and I think that was about right.
Okay, I didn't know if they exceeded that or if it was about the same, because that was a pretty good estimate considering it was 3,000 last year and nothing like that the year before that.
Over 6,000 there this year.
Oh,
yep, over 6,000 people, and Amazon definitely threw some weight behind this thing this time around. They were like, "Hey, let's make this let's make this a thing," So they made a lot of the stars available. I mean, I kind of want to follow up with the Pioneer Saloon crew and just
I would love to.
So how'd you pull all that off? Like, who came to who? What were the ideas? Like, and now the crazy thing is that they're doing another one in May in West Virginia.
For like 76 almost.
Yeah, for 76. It's going to be May 3rd through the 6th or something, 4th through the 6th. Oh, okay. No, May 2nd and 3rd.
Well, that's an interesting just thought in and of itself, because, what we discussed last week is kind of, okay, it seems like they're leaning towards 76 people a lot of times, and they're not leaning towards old fans that want the older stuff. Do you think that leans into a little bit of...
I mean, sure, but I think they want to have an East Coast event so people don't have to travel all the way out to Vegas just to be able to do shit. This is why you've got PAX and PAX East, and this is why you've got San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con. Like, you got different regions. I think what they're doing is that they're making it bi-coastal, and then they are they're doing it to cater in a way that caters to specific sections of the fan base. So you could say old fans and new fans, and you could say 76 fans versus and Commonwealth and DC.
That was the other thought.
Yeah,
would those have been better? Because it'd be hard to actually do that in DC. It'd be hard.
It'd be really hard to do it in DC right now. It's probably a lot cheaper to do it in West Virginia.
True.
And then that actually synergizes with current product, and Boston's I love Boston. It's one of my favorite cities, but it's fucking expensive too.
Yeah, I was about to say, if they did it in Boston, how quickly would you be there?
Oh, that'd be a no-brainer. I'd be there in a heartbeat. So Yeah, I got couches I could crash on. I'd just be on the first flight out and just, I'd be like, I'll figure out the details when I land, So
yeah, that's interesting. Do you know if like, did the article that announced it or anything, did they say whether there was kind of a same kind of Good Springs or Pioneer Saloon and general store that is akin to the game, kind of?
Well, I'm looking on
6 enough.
I'm looking on the official Fallout Fancelebration.com, which has gotten quite the overhaul, I might add. Somebody poured some money into this thing. And now there's an official con app for it.
Is there actually?
Yeah, there is. It's in the App Store. It's in the Apple App Store. You can download the event app. I'm going to download it just to see what it is.
Yeah, that's West Virginia tickets right now.
Yeah, $30 to get in, like as the early bird price.
That's not bad.
Yeah, culinary gauntlet, cosplay contest, film festival, event history. I want to see what the film festival's like, since I'm running my own film festivals now.
Oh, did they do that in Good Springs, or is that Virginia?
I think they did it here.
Oh, cool.
But they'll probably do it in Virginia too. FFC Survival Guide. I'm grabbing it right now.
Oh, wow.
Stay up to date in the Mojave. They got to work on their icon. Well, I guess their icon is vintage looking.
Old Man Liver and Mama Test, proprietors, Pioneer Saloon, and Buttered Popcorn Entertainment. I like Buttered Popcorn Entertainment. That's pretty clever.
I'm guessing that Old Man Liver and Company got the money, and if they've got the backing from
Bethesda and Amazon,
if they've got the blessing from the corporate overlords, they're probably getting logistical help too.
I would think so. Just the way Old Man Liver was, I think it was, if I had to read between the lines a little bit from our interview a few months back, I would say
a lot of stuff he said suddenly like clicks. Yeah.
He wasn't gushing about how much Bethesda was being friendly to them, but he was gushing without gushing, I think is the way to say it. That was kind of what I was reading between the lines there.
There was a lot of like love on, that was implied but unsaid. But and now I mean, the website's dope now. FalloutFanCelebration.com, guys. I mean, I love the full video background in the opening, and this is all. A lot of this stuff looks like from this year. But yeah, West Virginia. You can volunteer for them. That's cool.
Really?
Full event schedule. All right. Well, that's still. What is the Fallout fan celebration?
Oh, that's Saloon. It really is just a good little bar too.
It really is too. Yeah.
I love a good little hangout spot like that, and that's. If I was in Vegas, I'd be driving out there every week.
Yeah. That's a cute spot.
Mojave Mayhem Film Festival. There we go.
Look
at it a little bit. General information. It's a showcase of fan-made films inspired by the Fallout universe. We welcome creators of all experience levels to share their vision of the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
All right, well, Harris, we got to write and shoot a movie.
Oh, no. Twist my arm. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it so fast. We know a few dozen people that I think might want to help real quick. Just here alone in Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure we can put something together pretty
quick. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And if we're able to
make me a super mutant.
Oh, that'd be sick. If we planned it out right for the next year, it'd be fun to actually do this and go to what I always forget the name of it. It's almost the Burning Man, but for Fallout and everything else.
It's Wasteland. It's
Wastelander Weekend. Is that it?
Wastelander Weekend. Yeah.
Wastelander Weekend. Hell yeah.
I still want to do my traveling Shakespeare troupe idea and do the Simpsons episode.
Please. Yeah. I have literally. I'm not joking when I say half a dozen people that will just go, "Yep, let's do it."
Yeah. Actually, there's our short film too. It's like the assembling of the troupe, of just like, I've got nothing better to do, and you get a ghoul, you get a ghoul and a super mutant doing Shakespeare.
honestly, just doing that would be great because there's ways you could do that in a short film and like lead into it, have that short film entered, or even do a couple short films and have them entered from different folks from different ways, different angles.
Can you imagine two ghouls doing like Waiting for Godot or Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are Dead or something like that? Just, like these observer characters that are just stuck waiting and watching, and that's their lot in life, is that they wait,
It'd be
and then you're immortal. So,
well, that's what I'm thinking. You could go back and kind of start earlier on and not have to worry about as much makeup and yada yada. Maybe even put it out online, get a couple bucks or something like that. Just hopefully from it doing well online, if that were a thing, and then you get a couple bucks to do some ghoul makeup and then jump in. And thank you, Peter. Shakespeare is royalty free, which is perfect.
Love that. Yeah. No, I'm trying to start offering film screenings at my theaters, and it's amazing how expensive it is to license a movie to sell to sell tickets for and screen publicly. It's at least $300 a screening starting.
For just your average Joe kind of film.
Well, I wanted to do either Miracle on 34th Street or It's a Wonderful Life as part of Frosty Fest. Just throw that in there as like a screening, right? And they're like, "Oh, you want to do that in December? Yeah, that's $300 or 50% of your door."
Ooh.
I'm like, damn, dude, I got 50 seats. It's not like this isn't the local Cineplex here, So, hey, Sarah.
We ended up talking. We're just talking Fallout fan celebration. When we were just discussing doing the rewatch stuff.
Yeah. Which I'm woefully behind on, but I did get started on last night, and I was definitely enjoying it.
Well, no worries. I did just send you the link if you want to come hang out and just talk Fallout fan celebration, Sarah.
Yeah, hop on in.
When she was doing a rewatch with her husband this week, and she was doing episode 2 last night, so we will be prepared. There just ends up being more Fallout stuff to talk about, which is, oh no, an embarrassment of riches while we're just hanging out and having a good time. Oh no. More Fallout to discuss, more Wastelanding to do. Oh, what a shame, y'all. But I really do think it'd be a fun thing to get. But I mean, between the theater people that we know out here and the folks that are actually, SciTrek proper, we could do some fun stuff at these things.
Easy. Yeah, no, we have the people, we have the know-how.
And not to get into like the nitty-gritty of this channel needs to make money and do all this stuff, because we really don't focus on that. We want to have a good time and just talk about the things we want to talk about around here. But especially with Stargate coming back, especially with the way Fallout's doing it, we might really start leaning into stuff like that. And hell, if y'all support us, we can do some cool stuff and try to get y'all like the coolest things possible. And that would be some stuff that we would try to do. Especially if the channel can afford to bring folks out for a weekend to one of these places, and we just have a good time and enter these contests, which only boost the channel and help us go back and forth. And,
and also, it's just reinvesting in the channel, but then also being able to be out there to cover stuff firsthand, so yeah.
Which is, and they're so fun. Just the little not Wasteland weekend. What do they call the little things that we went to?
The faction games.
Faction games. Those are great too. I hope wherever they're doing their stuff in West Virginia with the 76 aspect of things, they do faction games and things like that over there. Probably not the same factions, but if you got the Minutemen and some other people, cool. Why not? That's more Boston, but I don't know the 76 factions. Oops. It's good eating right now.
Yeah, it is good eating. It really, really is. So Peter. Actually, funny story. I've been following the saga of It's a Wonderful Life's copyright status for a while because we had a radio play adaptation of it that was, like we created it. My theater company did under the premise that it was public domain. And then we found out the hard way after we got it published when the rights holders went after the publisher over the fact that technically the studios, or there is a studio that still owns the copyright on the music and parts of the soundtrack And also The Greatest Gift, which is the story that it was based on, is apparently also still under some sort of copyright control. So they managed to assert that to get our show removed from the catalog. Now, there are plenty of other adaptations that apparently have struck some sort of deal because they were able to go. But yeah, I asked specifically to the company that has the screening licensing, and they're like, oh yeah, $325 if you want to do it for December. Yeah. So unfortunately, no, it's not copyright free. But you know what is? You know what is public domain? Is Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
So stream it here. We got you.
We're gonna stream it. Well, we're gonna screen it at the Hobgoblin, and I'm actually getting a panel of comedians together to just Mystery Science Theater 3000, and we're just gonna lampoon this bitch.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be awesome. Are you gonna live stream that one as well?
I'm gonna try just doing a snarky screening first, and then we'll worry about live streaming later. I want to take it in phases. I don't want to do too much at once,
Totally.
Because it's like this is me running multiple microphone lines for a whole panel of people and a whole bunch of other stuff, and then we
don't want more electrical boxes exploding in your face if we can avoid those, sir.
Yeah, I have that happen once per theater. I've had it happen at the new space. It blew up. We did have one box blow up on my face, so I'm good.
We were right there, and we were really.
Yeah, no, that was that shook me up good. You
made a loud noise. Didn't say a word for like 30 seconds, then just walked down from your ladder. And I think it was either Jose and I or Rafi and I there. And we were just like, what just happened? You just calmly walked out and said, well, an electric box blew up in my face real quick. I was like,
I'm going to go take a walk real fast. And, my light, it was one of those light flashing before your eyes kind of moments, So
like, I'm going to call the electrician.
Yep. That was a $700 fix. I don't even, oof. So, yeah, good times. Being a small business owner is fun.
It's a great time.
Yeah, quite shocking. Hey-o.
Speaking of great times.
Yeah, no, getting back on topic here.
We're now 3 for 3.
Hey, Sarah.
I am here, really. I just.
Hey, you're online. Just hop in. All good.
Yeah, I mean,
is this our first time sharing the screen on a pod? I'm pretty sure this is the first time that you and I have done one of these together.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
we watched. Yeah, I don't think we've ever been on at the same time before, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I think the only other one would have been super brief. It was the fire relief video we did.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Probably the only other one I could think of.
Beginning of the year. Yeah. No, I did hop on for that.
Yep. With Jenny for a long time, we all got.
Oh, right.
The second Jenny's on, we all get distracted.
Yeah. We got to have her on again now.
Especially, I need to text her.
Yeah.
We were Facebooking.
Awesome.
I didn't.
I don't know if I can say a lot about fandom of Fallout. I like the show. That's about all I know.
You're doing a rewatch right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Getting ready for season 2. What are your impressions? Are you picking up new stuff as you're rewatching?
Yeah, it's kind of right now. It's the rewatch is just kind of like reminding myself of because I only watched it once the first time, so I'm kind of remembering watching recap videos and stuff to remember everything. But I like the whole that kind of 50s 60s vibe it has at the beginning. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the whole Adam scene is a total vibe, 100%.
Fallout Season 1's the only Fallout you've really interacted with, right?
Right. I mean, I'm very little bit familiar with the game. My husband played it.
Yeah.
He's told me a few things about it as we were watching the show and stuff. So, like, I know who Dog Meat is, and that's about it. and the overall kind of general idea of the show. Anyway, I did receive a really cool thing. UPS dropped off a really cool thing at my house yesterday, but we can talk about that later if you want.
Ooh. Fallout related or was it finally the SciTrek thing that Jamie sent a year and a half ago?
No, it's sort of a post-apocalyptic related thing. I'd have to turn
my right spot for it. Let's see it.
All right, I got to turn off my background here again.
Okay. We're
sorry.
There wasn't a Stargate back there.
I got yesterday. My husband ordered this, and I didn't even know he was going to. The book, which is the ultimate guide to rebuilding civilization.
Oh my God.
That would actually be a fun.
It's got here, if I can show. I hope we don't get any copyright if I just show a couple pages, but oh god, what is it like? It shows you like leather craft, like how to do it.
Oh yeah,
this kind of stuff. It's sort of like it's a super cool book, and I had to show. There's this one about hydraulic presses, which has a picture of a mech suit kind
power armor. Because why not? Yeah, I love that.
Well, honestly,
anyway,
power armor is that makes more sense.
But it's just a super cool book. It has like how to start fire, like what plants you can eat and not eat. It's just like here's another one on like drying and smoking meat. It's like everything you need to know, like in post-apocalyptic like world, how to do. It's really cool.
If I were to get that book, Greg, and then drive it over to North Hollywood for a week or two, and then maybe we just talk about it for a while, would y'all maybe be down to do that? Because that might be a fun episode in and of itself after we get through all the Fallout stuff the next month or two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I'm just thinking like we just go through it and then we could do a whole series of videos of just trying out the skills and stuff in there, you know?
Oh yeah, that would be
that one.
Or
one
going
right
like I would love to do some foraging, and I'd love to like get an expert, you know, and I'd love to do some foraging with a foraging expert, or do some you know, like trying out leather work. I mean, the cool thing is that I do know that there's a blacksmithy in downtown.
Well,
you know, I've actually done a little bit of blacksmithing, but
I'm an Eagle Scout. I got my blacksmith merit badge back in the day, and my leather whatever the hell leather work, I think, merit badge. So we got this. If I remember stuff from years ago, but we'll see.
You can build
I think
if they will.
I don't know if it gives you the super
gives you
the general overview enough that you could figure it out and do it. You know.
There's this, and then but I have to get this book because that looks amazing.
Yeah. It's just called The Book.
The Book.
Well, and that would help maybe inspire some of the things that we could put into the short film, or even the act for some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, hey, sometimes just sitting there is boring. What if we're putting together a part of a windmill or something while we're telling the story or something like that? And by the end of the show, you have this cool little built machine or something like that. I don't know. That brings some fun little thoughts to mind. Oh, no, the Wasteland too.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I do love this being around Black Friday because there's all kinds of deals on it right now. I know. I gotta grab this. That's dope. Well, that suddenly gives me a whole other idea of what to do and things we can do.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. All right. Love that.
There was almost a good thing right there. Yeah. How much is it just on Amazon right now? 120 or 60.
But it's a huge book, and it comes in a nice fancy box and everything. So
it's $10 on Kindle. That's the way.
Hey man, sometimes that works. I mean, the hardcover is gorgeous, you know.
Oh, that would look great on a nice bookshelf.
Yep.
Oh, I find my nephew's lack of practical skills shocking. Well, you know what? We have a lot of nerds here that tend to stay inside as well, and thankfully we do tend to be in the like film and theater type of nerdom, which is also very much all right. Like put it all together and do all this crazy stuff. But if we can help boost that and, you know, get some nerds into making some cool things, as much as we can help that, we shall.
Yeah. Well, no, and I mean, we have plenty of skills. It's just in, you know, like production. It's a whole different set of skills. But I mean, honestly, the stuff that I've learned in doing theater, I could build myself a shelter out of some random bullshit pretty easy, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can survive. I can camp, farm, forage, or build a set. Those are my biggest skills in that aspect.
I'm just married to a Marine, so
is weed. You can't eat that. You know?
That works. Everything that we just said we could do, he does it half the time.
Fair.
It also helps that he's a bit of a tech genius in his own way, huh?
Yeah, he is. Yep, he's built gaming computers and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so when the world inevitably ends, we all carry this book with us. Come down to Los Angeles. Actually, I don't know. We might need to go north. Los Angeles might be a bad place to be riding out any apocalyptic scenario.
I mean, you gotta assume that if the bombs drop, LA is gonna get wiped off the map. So
if it's not first, it's in the top 3 first ones probably.
Yeah.
I
don't know if Seattle will do much better.
True.
I could see Seattle being in the top 10, but maybe not. But you guys might get a few minutes warning. So
the first 3 are New York, Los Angeles, and Houston. And Houston's just because it's got the largest oil reserves on the entire.
Oh, DC is first.
Oh, DC too. Good point.
DC would be first.
DC would be a decapitation attack at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
How did we get on this?
Well, we are talking Fallout.
It's my fault.
No, that's true. That's true. Now we're just very thematically appropriate. So
now we need Fallout New York is what we heard, because all the other places already have something besides Houston. But also we could write that. So let us write something. Bethesda and MGM and everybody come on.
Well, I mean, Fallout 5 is coming. Do you think they're finally going to do New York? They've been talking about doing it for a long time. Or like people have been wanting New York for a long time to find out what happened to the Big Apple.
It makes sense.
So,
it makes sense. I just don't know how interesting that game could be when everything. Well, it would be interesting, but talk about trying to load in as much stuff as possible for every screen you have to load in. It would just be walking between buildings. I don't know if it'd be a fun game to play because you just walk between buildings. There would be no open area besides maybe Central Park.
Yeah. True.
That may be why they haven't done it realistically. Boston worked out better than it because of just the breadth of the city, not having everything to go through. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, getting back on to fan celebration here. Boy, oh boy. I have rehearsal all weekend, so it's not like I could have made it out there. But boy, oh boy, just looking at the photos and the videos and everything, I definitely was feeling the FOMO. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow, they had everything going. They did do the Hoover Dam experience. Everything they were talking about. It sounds like they did almost everything. Oh, and they opened up Buffalo Bills again.
Did they really?
They did. They actually apparently they can keep it open 12, or they can reopen it for like 12 weekends a year or something right now under its current structure. And that they have to. It's fascinating. I learned a few things doing the research on the event. Buffalo Bills is able to reopen on a temporary basis, and they have to be open 1 day a year, and their slot machines have to be on for 1 day a year in order to maintain their gaming license.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. And they don't even have to publicly announce what day it is. But apparently they had that going, and according to all the photos and videos that I saw, they were packed.
I would think so.
Yeah, I would. Everybody was staying right there. So, that makes sense because it's the one resort in the area. Or there were a lot of people camping too.
Oh, that makes sense too.
Yeah,
I wonder how hard it is for them to actually upkeep the place in that aspect if it's only going to be open that few amounts of times a year, or if they lean into that almost. And
I think they're just keeping on like a special event kind of schedule, and that's a little bit easier to balance. So
yeah, that's. What I hear when you say 12 weekends out of a year is so there's going to be 12 new Fallout fan faction or 10 new Fallout fan faction games a year is what I'm hearing.
Right. Yeah, the whole town of Good Springs is just holding up this one casino on the border.
The town of Good Springs and literally the Fallout fandom. It was really funny in that quick little video that Old Man Liver and Walton Goggins and Aaron Morton and everybody and Jonah Nolan, most importantly, was there. Because it was really funny when he was giving Walton Goggins a little bit of grief there and saying, Walton Goggins said this is the second best fan base there is. And he was like, oh, that's full of shit. Immediately Walton Goggins is like, no. Don't you put that in your That was great. But realistically, as much as I want to say all these, because Fallout wasn't my first love as fandom, Lord of the Rings probably was, or Star Wars, or Mass Effect, or even Skyrim before Fallout. Like I got into Elder Scrolls before Fallout.
My big one was Star Trek. That was my first big fandom.
All of these things, as many good things. There's a lot of really good things that all these different fandoms have done over the years. Star Wars, Star Trek, and Lord of the Rings, particularly, just because of how large they are. And of course, you have like the different sets for Star Trek and Star Wars. You have the old sets for Hobbiton and stuff like that. You can go visit Hobbiton.
Yeah,
I don't know if any of those fans. Well, I don't know if those fan bases actually prop up a whole town, prop up a whole business or two or three or
in
four.
New Zealand, they might. I mean, I feel like
the caveat there is they are the business, though. Like Good Springs just happens to be used in the video game.
A bar in this desert town, and then happens.
And the Fallout people are just so excited to just make sure that it does well, and that's freaking cool. Honestly, I don't think there's another fandom that does that in the entire world, U.S. specifically. I don't know, like
unique for sure.
Mm-hmm. So we all need to go out there again.
Oh no, we definitely got to go back. Like I'm trying to think of if there's a good time for me to stop by. Why do you have to bribe? Because you were 6 years old.
Still, I would have said that. He's
funny.
half off.
That's funny, Tony. Yeah.
But yeah, no, we need to drive out for faction games, and then
I think they're going to do another faction games in March, probably. I know that, or February again. I know that I got there's a auction coming up in December that I might be getting some gear from, and I might do a stopover in Good Springs on the way there or on the way back if I win anything. So, which reminds me, I still have to go pick up the stuff I won in the last auction.
Do you think we might send a camera and a microphone with you, and maybe if we could get a little quick in-person interview with Old Man Liver or something? And
absolutely, I could drop a quick email over there. I could talk to the whole crew.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just I hate that we weren't able to make it, but I love that we know them and are able to talk to them. And I think the faction games are the places to actually get to hang out with them and pick their brains some, which I want to do so much more after this past weekend.
Yeah. I'm still in that Great Con group chat, and I was watching that blow up all weekend. That was pretty funny. Everybody was freaking out about this, like, brains melting about the event and just everything going on. Some of those guys, I mean, the event was like, what, Friday to Sunday. I mean, some of these folks were there like Wednesday to Monday, like that. Just, fans, they definitely took like a whole week off. So,
well, obviously we have the firsthand experience of being there, but this picture right here does give you it's not a big place.
No.
6,000 people.
Yeah. And it's all, I mean, there are people all camping out and everything all over the place. And then, I mean, Buffalo Bills isn't that far. So.
No. And thankfully they had that to spread out. And it's a good thing that it does have that big old yard in the back. It has the ability to kind of spread out itself a bit too. They have the general store to go back and forth between two, which, if you remember, I mean, I am trying to be good right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be good and fast and do my carnivore right now and get skinny. So by the time we go to March, I can have a milkshake.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay keto right now, but man, it's Thanksgiving next week. I'm like, have the mashed potatoes,
Friendsgiving killed me I was like, oh, well, I fasted for 2 days and now here's Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Gets you every time. Yeah, now, Sarah, that book has got me thinking all kinds of stuff. That could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to I just got it yesterday. I'm kind of wanting, flipping through it. And it's like, all the basic stuff, like how to make pens and pencils and like weave fabric. And it's like wild. I love it.
Well, all right. Now I definitely want to start doing like skill videos and stuff like that. And being like,
that would be really cool. I wonder. That is like actually an awesome idea to just be like, okay, let's go through this book. I mean, you could have like years of content doing that.
Yeah. But also just like developing skills,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know who did something similar for a few years on a separate channel that correlates over to us? The old Storm Bear, you know, our resident rocket scientist with SciWorks, where he would literally just say, okay, these are cool experiments that I think people should know how to do whatever.
No, I thought of him when this book too, that like, you know, bring him in as like a consultant, some engineering things or whatever would be cool.
It would be great. And that would be fun to have. Okay, we put this together. We're going to now test it out. Stormy, you're live. React to us testing it out or something like that. We could have some things to do. And obviously maybe not live reaction while, you know, we're doing it, but film that live reaction and put that into it.
It goes live. Well, you could do it live once in a while as, I don't know.
We could. Live premieres of those would be really fun and just kind of sit and chat along and tell people how well we did or how well we didn't do, depending on the project.
Fail. Anyway.
Like, oops.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's pretty fun. The thought of the massive party sends me to an introverted panic. Peter, the good thing is about 5,000 out of the 6,000 people there are introverted too and have spent thousands of hours playing Fallout. So
everybody else feels the same.
They're doing
for real.
I heard this interesting theory about introverts, that they're not really introverts. That it's you don't hate hanging out with people, because if you notice, I'm not explaining this very well probably, but if you notice some people that don't like to go to parties, if you hit on a certain subject that they like, you can't get them to stop talking about it. So it's not the people you don't like, it's the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely accurate. And that's where the whole extroverted introvert comes from, or the introverted extrovert, or whatever.
Right. You know? Exactly. Yeah.
It's like we're all of them. It depends on the moment.
Yeah. I buy that. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm kind of like, I think I fall into that category a little bit of just like,
totally.
It's just there is an intimidation factor in trying to break the ice with people, you know, and trying to figure out like, I think that's always like the toughest thing, is breaking the ice, finding common ground. And then the second that you hit on something, it's like, oh my God. Like I went to, one of my cousins was getting married, and this was like the big dinner, like a couple of nights before. And I was there, and I found, you know, it's like my cousin was in finance. So it's all like finance bros and people that I'm like, I have no idea about any of this stuff. I found the one other theater guy there, you know, and we just sat at the bar and drank and just talked, you know, and just talk shop all night. And it was like, oh, this is the best party ever, you know. But most of the time I'm like, I really don't give a shit about your index fund, you know, like it's finding, like I think and nowadays I'm like, damn, I should have picked their brain about a 401k at this point, you know. But but yeah, I think there's a massive anxiety factor when you're in a new environment, surrounded by people that you don't know, and just trying to figure out what you have in common with them and how to break that ice. It's really, really hard sometimes, you know. And I mean, I'm forced to be a people person, but at least when people walk through my door, it's because we have a lot of common ground already, and I understand why they're there, you know. So I have a cheat code, you know. People come to me because I have a resource that they want.
Well, and not to harp on like the acting aspect of it all, but that's kind of what acting is a lot of the time too. Whenever, you know, we get into the nitty gritty talking about that kind of stuff, is I think actors are some of the most anxious people on the planet. Not so, oh yeah, look at me pretty over here and this and here. Yeah, they all got some great pictures everywhere, and they got some good photos, videos, all these cool little
industry
things.
Because you're constantly being judged by anybody and everybody that looks at you, you know.
And how do you go everywhere knowing that you're gonna be approached like that? You know, you're probably a little anxious, but that's where like good art comes from as well, as somebody getting past that and reaching into a character, reaching into wherever the hell it is. That's you know, the beauty of it. Sometimes we're all the introverted extroverts, extroverted introverts. Just depends on those moments. We're a little
bit, but I mean, but the damage is where the art comes from. I mean, that's the secret.
Yeah,
that's the secret. I'm always broken. Yeah.
Well,
I want to know more about what they're planning for West Virginia. I'm
intrigued
just to steer it back. I'm kind of like, hey, I really want to see what they've got going. But I'm really, really happy for them that they've created something here. They found some lightning in a bottle, and now they've got something that's just getting bigger and bigger and better, you know? Yeah.
It's
oh no, comedians are a whole separate breed, Peter. Trust me. Comedy, the actors versus comedians, that's like apples and oranges. And comedians are far more damaged.
yeah. Everybody's broken.
Comedians have to have a certain level of personal wreckage in order to actually be a comedian, you know?
Well, I feel like that's almost the difference. And you know, it does correlate. There are lines that correlate, but that's almost the difference between the anxiety and self-deprecation. It's completely, and
at least in the age of today's humor, that's all self-reflective and, you know, like self-deprecating humor being like what is, you know, cracking jokes about your anxiety and stuff like that. Like that's it makes sense. Yeah. So comedy these days, it comes from such a personal place that you have to be willing to go to do some really dark shit, you know, or go to some really dark places in order to mine it for humor. It's hard. Like a lot of the comedians I know are very depressed outside of, you know, outside of their public facade. And it's, I'm not saying that's the way it is for all of them, but I do know that there's, you know, when you're mining your own pain, at that point you are the Pagliacci, you know, but I am the great Pagliacci, doc, you know? So yeah.
That reflection on all the bad things that happens and then trying to make something good out of it. It
takes a lot of guts.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. I don't think people understand like just how much, it takes a lot of courage, you know, to get up there. Like stand up is one of those frontiers that I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. You know, like it's because also like you're up there for 5 minutes. And if you're just up there for 5 minutes of dead silence as you're exposing your soul, like that's tough.
What's that do to your soul after when nobody says
it's like, oh, I am worthless. Yeah. You know,
like, okay, I'm gonna
go hang myself now. Yeah.
Like, God, it's, you know, Taskmaster is very revealing.
That's a fun show. I've seen a few. A buddy of mine is the producer of Taskmaster Los Angeles, and he's it's a fan version that's on YouTube. Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not Googling that right now at all. I don't
know but yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm like, what is that?
How fast can I do this? Are you not familiar with Taskmaster?
Me? No.
It's a British game show. Yeah.
The best thing ever.
And it's funny as hell. I just love like the random costumes they put everybody in. Like, yeah, there's always one celebrity in a costume that they just don't explain. You know?
You're just like, huh?
Yeah.
Who picked that one? You know? It's just such a great show. Honestly, as you said that, how fun would it be to do a post-apocalyptic Taskmaster of sorts?
Oh God.
What kind of task would a
here's the cooking challenge. Scenario. Cook up this dead human body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Walton Goggins said it in the little fun thing I did with Old Man Liver and Jonah Nolan over there. Ass jerky. Make your own ass jerky real quick.
Make your own ass jerky. Yeah. That post-apocalypse. Yeah. Like Fallout, Taskmaster Fallout, you know, Taskmaster, the Mojave, blend in with these Caesar's Legion squad and don't get discovered.
Oh God. Yeah. Avoid being enslaved and crucified by the Legion real quick.
By the Legion, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's just a mission statement for daily life out there, you know?
This is true. Yeah. Definitely like 2,000 years ago, but apparently today too.
Yeah. Ha! Oh my God. All right. History joke. Big points for that. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey-o.
People taste like pork, apparently. Well, we know what Peter's been eating lately.
Yeah.
A little ass jerky.
Yeah, a little ass jerky.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Yep.
People, apparently.
I mean, I've eaten alligator, and alligator tastes just like chicken. And actually, you know what was crazy? You know what melted my mind the other day was my wife gets these boxes from Imperfect Foods, not a sponsor of the pod here, although maybe they should be. But Imperfect Foods, they send us she gets a box of like fresh vegetables and stuff every week, and we got some lion's mane mushrooms, and my God, if they didn't taste just like chicken when she fried them up.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah, really, for real. Real good. Ooh. Real good. Had a really good meaty texture, had the flavor. I was like, oh, this is really, really tasty. And I'm not a mushroom guy.
And I used to not be, but you stuff a mushroom, I'm going to come sprinting that way as fast as possible.
Well, what happens between a man and a consenting mushroom, that's their own business, So
this is true. This is very true. Oh God, I didn't go that way. What's a vegetable? There technically is no such thing as vegetables, and people don't understand it. It is a culinary term. It is not an actual term. There's fruit, there's seeds, there's leaves, there's root, there's every different, there's just multiple specifications. Vegetable is simply and strictly a culinary term.
Mm-hmm. Those are
half the vegetables you think of are fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I feel like that's going to take some Googling to verify. Or maybe, maybe it's in the book.
It's probably in the book.
Mushrooms? I could look. There is a section. Hang on.
Yeah.
Discuss. I'll look it up.
I love how you bring out the full book like it's an architect. It's full of everything.
Yeah. Sarah is now queen and keeper of the lore.
Oh.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to do Brotherhood of Steel, it would be fun to do a Brotherhood of Steel thing, and now Sarah's the scribe. She just carries the book. And
that is your official title. You are now scribe.
Do I get a brown hooded robe to go with that? With a robe?
Yes. It's a maroon color mostly, but yeah.
Yes, you get a robe. And Camille Nanjiani is going to boss you around now.
Yeah. If anybody named Maxon enters the room, just real quick and just no.
Yeah. So I did not see. I didn't think that Macaulay Culkin was going to be part of the Legion, but color me shocked. So.
Oh really? Oh, that photo of the ears behind him. I couldn't think of anybody else it could be. My thought though, because I did tell you last week, I have started a little bit of a New Vegas playthrough again.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to play as much as I want to because I want to play it 24/7. But I got to sleep occasionally and I got to do other things.
Overrated for the week.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this is why I'm going to be dead.
What? Mushrooms need proper expertise to avoid drama. Well,
or to enjoy drama.
All the above. They make it interesting.
That knife cuts both ways, sir.
It's a serrated blade on both sides. God, what was I just saying right before that? I totally brain farted there. Before the mushrooms.
I lost the plot too. Sorry about that.
What were we saying, Peter? Sorry.
I've got the books. I actually just got the New Vegas book. I could run a game. Yeah. No, I've got the Modifius books. Oh, and so does Harris. So he's running to get it, isn't he?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, you got the starter set. Even better. There you go.
And I do have the other one pre-ordered already. The DLC or whatever they would call it.
Oh yeah. No, I've got the main book. I've got the Winter of Adam book, and the New Vegas book is on its way. I have the PDF already though. I did run a game. I was still learning the system, so I don't think I ran it very well, but I did run a game on my YouTube channel with my Monday night crew, which reminds me, I haven't played a game with them in about a year. I should actually hit them back up and start gaming again. But
I was about to say, I hadn't even thought about that till you said it. I forgot Monday nights were always.
Yeah, well, I mean, this year has been insanity. And next year's shipping will be, more so than before. Like I've been producing shows in other cities, got the new theater,
and countries.
Yeah, went to Scotland. We've got the mini fests. I still have to fix the. We've got the new snarky screenings. We've got just so much happening right now that gaming right now. I still am getting hit up to do birthday parties for people though, which is cool. So I just did
for dungeon mastering.
Yeah, like D&D. I just somebody who I ran a game for last year for their birthday just emailed me or messaged me on Instagram the other day out of the blue, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to come by on Saturday and run a game for my birthday again?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So, I get a random call on a Saturday night, just be like, "Hey, can you run a game?" I'm like, absolutely.
Please.
But I've just been so focused on the theater stuff that gaming has definitely taken a back seat. But I would love to actually run. I have to sit down and reread the rules, but I would love to run a Fallout game.
A little bit of Fallout.
There you go. You gotta take the plastic off that thing. We gotta bust that thing in, man.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Right now, that my nails aren't long enough. I have a pocket knife.
Sarah, you tabletop at all?
I would like to be. Time is always my problem. So I would love to learn how to do D&D, but.
Oh, I mean, I got you. Yeah.
I haven't technically ever played
D&D. I don't know if I heard
the
time is the problem.
If we learn off of this, do we essentially know how to play D&D?
It's two different rule systems, but the core of it's the same. It's improvised storytelling with math rocks, So
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You make the math rocks go click clack. We like that. That's what the dice goblins say. Yeah, I think.
Say? Oh yeah, Valentine just popped in. This is
hey, Valentine.
Hanging out yesterday with Stargate and was enjoying everything. And welcome to the Fallout discussion.
Yeah, we had some congratulations to all of you Stargate fans and those who celebrate. Yeah, no, congratulations. That's a big one. As I admitted to Jamie, I don't know how the hell I ever got hired on this channel because I've seen the Stargate movie and I've never watched an episode of it.
Right.
I saw the original '94 movie with Kurt Russell. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which can now change because we all got to get, especially the actor aspect of SciTrek.
Well, I mean, they're going to shoot it in fucking Vancouver anyway, so we're not going to ever have a shot at it unless we're really willing to travel.
It's going to be Culver City. I'm knocking on wood.
Oh, Vancouver's just a couple hours from me, but.
All right, well, we got a cast on now. There you go.
Drive up there.
There, thank you so much for the invitation. I'm gonna, Yeah.
Oh, these are great. The dice are all Fallout oriented too.
Oh yeah.
All right, you got to give us some.
Yeah, we got to do an unboxing here. Come on, let's see it.
Here we go.
Yep,
we got dice.
Pit-Boy dice.
Little gunshot.
Yeah, I do have a lot to catch up on the Stanleys. I absolutely do. So.
Oh, this is cool. Of course, you get your regular 20-sided die.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's also I don't know how this plays into things. Well, I already lost a 20-sided die.
No, don't do that because it's a 2D20 system.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say.
That's your hit location
right now.
Yeah,
this is great. Torso, left leg, left arm, right arm. Everywhere you can get head.
Roll that. If I'm rolling that for you, that's because something bad just happened. If you're rolling that for me, that's because something good just happened.
Is this essentially your VAT system for the game?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's
damage locations and shit. Yeah.
Let me get this dice before the cat throws it somewhere else.
Yeah.
She may do that. Gladly
into a
one that goes and steals joints. That one's recovering the back. Well, yeah, no, okay. So box, open it up. There's the dice on top of it. Then it goes to this, which is a role-playing rule book.
Yep, got to have the basics.
Super Sledge right there.
It's got it's got a whole Atom Punk vibe to it. You got your Vault Dweller.
Has a cool back, kind of gives a little detailing.
Enter the Wasteland.
I like it.
That's cool. It's even printed like a 1950s kind of thing. That's cool.
Yeah, no, they really do go all in with it. Bethesda has put out like a whole style guide that everything has to adhere to if you're going to be a licensee, and so that's why it's all got the unified visual identity.
I don't know. This is okay. So this is another.
That's an adventure. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland. That's the introductory adventure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It looks very interesting.
I could run that. Let's pick a time. I'll run it.
Y'all down?
I am. You are.
If I guess because of course we were planning on doing a little rewatching and everything of the sort. Should we?
Well, at one point, season 2 is going to end, and we're going to need some shit to do. So
Yeah.
Should we wait till end of that? Because I was going to suggest maybe we do the 4 and 4 episodes for 2 weeks, and we have an extra week to do that, maybe, or we keep doing the rewatch, and then after season 2, jump into that.
I think we could plan a whole thing and plan to do it after season 2. I'll I'll prep an adventure, or I'll prep the intro adventure, and I'll run it on stream. So
that'd be fun. Okay, because I was totally going to do
that. Don't read the adventure, Harris. Okay. Yeah.
I'll try not to.
Yeah.
That's a cheater.
Oh, that's a good point. I was just excited about the Fallout stuff. I'm gonna learn the game first. That's the bad thing is my brain didn't even go to that. I was just like, I want to read something Fallout.
Yeah.
This I think it came full, but I think it was already pre-popping all the different Nuka-Cola caps off here for me.
That's currency, basically, right?
Yep, the caps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Nuka-Cola Quantum down in there.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh, Peter, I would, except for the fact that there are so many other channels out there covering D&D for beginners and stuff. Like, I feel like I'd just be reinventing the wheel at that point,
Yeah.
You can maybe do actually, you know what? I could for the new edition, the 2024 rules, because I still need to get up to date on those. I have the books. I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and go over the new rules because I haven't been running very many games this year. And those that I do, I'm kind of just doing like the 2014 rules with like some of the new shit, that's about it. But they've got a whole bunch of new stuff that just dropped. They're now doing like circle ritual magic and all kinds of other things. Like, I mean, some of this stuff is like optional rule sets and stuff, but the new Forgotten Realms campaign setting just dropped. Like I got to get caught up. Yeah.
Are you cheating, Harris?
No, I'm trying to get all the different characters out here just so we know the names of the characters here. And then I'm going to cheat. But after.
There you go. At least you're honest about it.
The good thing is I'll probably forget before I can actually cheat. So I'm dropping caps everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Old school D&D.
Oh.
Old school D&D.
Yeah.
Like Stranger Things, they were doing that, right? Where you write out your own stuff or something.
Yeah. I mean, geez. I started. I mean, I played a couple of games of AD&D, but I really started with 3rd edition back in the day. Saying 3rd edition back in the day makes me feel incredibly old. But that was my sophomore year. Sophomore year of college when 3rd edition dropped, and that's when I grabbed it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's old school to me is 3rd edition, but I know that there are folks who, when they say old school, they're talking about like AD&D 2nd edition, OSR stuff, and I play some of the OSR clones too. Like I've got the Dungeon Crawl Classics and actually the one, what would be a fun one? I mean, Fallout is fantastic, but there's a setting that has been adapted. It originally started as, I want to say, like a Pathfinder setting, and then it became its own game, and now it's part of Dungeon Crawl Classics. Hold on a second. X-Crawl, Extreme Dungeon Crawling, and it's post-apocalyptic North America, where dungeon crawling is it's a blood sport, it's a death sport, but it is like what football is for us today. It's a major league sport, and you don't have a party of adventurers. You have a team, like a sports team with a logo and sponsorships and the whole deal. And it's it's crazy, so people compete in dungeon runs for money and glory.
You and Brett have played this how many times?
Brett has not played it with me, but I did actually run DCC off camera, or I did run X-Crawl off camera for my Monday Night Crew a couple of times. We did the way you make a character is that they start you out with like 4 characters and then put you what's called put you through what's called the grinder, and the character that you have that survives is your character. But these are all squishy and meant to be, like and the adventure is meant to be incredibly deadly. So yeah. I mean, honestly, Peter, I'll tell you. I mean, look, there are so many books and everything. All you really need to play D&D is the player's handbook and maybe the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's it, and like there's there's so many different settings and there's so specific rules, and specific does beat general in terms of rules. Like, if they've got a specific rule about something, it supersedes because the specific rule is usually an exception to whatever's more established. But all that shit's optional, I think there's a really great website called startplaying.games, and that you can find people DMs for hire with slots open at their tables, and you could sit and play, or your friendly local game store probably does D&D Adventurers League, which is designed for brand new players. It's just a kind of like a drop in, play a one shot. I have a profile up on here. Yeah. You go to gmgreg.com, it forwards to my startplaying.games profile.
No way.
Yeah. So this is how people find me. I actually am going to put up a landing page that's SEO'd specifically for Los Angeles. But yeah, that's my stuff.
Heyo. Well, now y'all know where to go.
Yeah, now it says one game hosted because everybody finds me through the site and then books me off site for in-person stuff. This is mostly for online games. I've really only been hired to run one online game here. At least through these guys. I was with a company for a while called Mastermind Adventures, and they would send me clients too. But Start Playing is like a competing service, and Mastermind's not around anymore. So
okay,
yeah. And that's also true. If Baldur's Gate 3 is actually very, it's actually pretty solid when it comes to being with how closely it adheres to the D20 rule set. Yeah. I was very impressed with how faithful Baldur's Gate 3 is. I mean, there are a few things that the game does that the video game does that doesn't happen in the tabletop, and vice versa, but those are kind of few and far between. Like shoving is a free action and stuff like that. Like that shoving is a whole battle strategy in Baldur's Gate 3, and that they do it to great effect. But you don't necessarily have that in the tabletop game because of there's so much theater of the mind. It's not as narratively suiting. And honestly, the other thing is, if you want to learn how to play the game, watch Critical Role or watch Dimension 20. Like they cover a lot of that you'll pick up how to do things pretty quick, whether it's skill checks or contests or attack rolls, like whatever. You can learn through osmosis just by watching all that stuff.
Okay, that's fun.
I'm a big Baldur's Gate 3 fan. I gotta actually get back on. I haven't played it in a couple of months. I'm still in the middle of Act 1, but at one point, maybe between Christmas and New Year's this year, I will just fucking binge play it. And no, who am I kidding? I have to replace the floor. I have to replace the stage of my theater. Because
I
haven't had a chance to go in and finish it. I patched a couple of holes in it, and now with the rain lately, we've actually had some roof leaks that have caused some more damage. So I gotta actually, but I have to rip out the whole floor and then replace it, and that's just going to be a fucking thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need Fallout just to get your mind off that a little bit too, because oh god, that's not gonna be fun. Then, if you need help, we got you.
I appreciate you, Harris. You are always a fucking mensch, man. So I appreciate that, and I will be. Yeah, well, I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna rip up the existing panels. At least this time, it's just gonna be everything coming up, and then I'll replace it. We specialize in tangents,
Tangents and Sarah and I, we're rabbit holing on a daily basis if possible.
Yeah. It's my fault for bringing the book. You guys all up.
Well, I'm definitely
SciTrek to Alice in Wonderland with how many rabbit holes we're.
I'm definitely putting that in my on my Amazon wish list.
Which one?
The book.
The book.
Aye.
Yeah. Now I'm curious. Yeah. That's dope.
Well,
all right.
I definitely do have this for some point down the road too.
Oh boy,
more sci-fi board games.
Yeah.
As many as we can find, I definitely don't have Starfarers of Catan sitting over there too, but things happen.
Yeah. Well,
did you want to look at these guys that were in here real quick? The actual characters.
Yeah.
Just the characters and maybe their specials, which is their, I guess,
Yeah, it's their stats, yeah.
We got Augusta Byron, who's a vault dweller. Okay, so there are different origins as well. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Augusta Byron has 4 strength. She's got 6 perception, 5 endurance, 6 charisma, 9 intelligence, 5 agility, and 5 luck. But of course. We have Happy Tommy Doyle. He's just a survivor. His strength is 6, perception's 5, endurance is 5, charisma is 7, intelligence is 5, agility is 5, and luck is 7. There's also Bailey Big Smile, who's a ghoul. I wonder who would be playing that one. That one over there. It's a 6 strengths, 6 perception, 7 endurance, 5 charisma, 5 intelligence, 6 agility, and 5 luck. And is it 4 or is it 6? Oh, it is. It's 6 characters total. Sick. You might not even do the ghoul if you have this option. Old Tall Man. I wonder who could be referred to there.
I don't know nothing about that.
Super mutant in here. Strength is 9, perception 6, endurance is 8, charisma 6, intelligence is 6, agility is 4, and luck is 5. That seems kind of stacked, if I'm being honest. Hazel Johnson is a Brotherhood initiate. Uh-oh, did we lose Sarah?
Oh, I think we did. Whoop.
Uh-oh. Strength is 6, perception 6, endurance 6, charisma 6, intelligence 7, agility 5, and luck is 4. And the last character on here is Marvin. Oh, no shit. There's a Mr. Handy. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Strength is 8, perception 6, endurance 4, charisma 7, intelligence 6, agility 5, and luck 4. That's fun. So we could get 6 of us together to actually do this. Or do you think a 4-player game would be best to start something like that off?
4 or 6, that all works. I mean, that.
Because we have options. We drove Sarah away. She was like, I don't know this well enough. That or her internet.
No, she's like, this is
weird. She's used to us rabbit holing though. We only do that very frequently. It may be our most frequent thing we do here.
Yeah.
Did we rabbit hole too much? Uh-oh.
Oh, we scared her. Oh, back now.
There's like a reverberation right now. Is there?
No.
Did it stop? It might have stopped. Say something, Sarah? Oh, that sounds fine.
Are we good? Okay.
Yeah.
I kicked the power strip under my desk and turned everything off.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
It freaked me out. And then I realized what I did.
Like, what is happening here? You rolled a 4 out of 20, and that's
you botched your computer check.
Was it deliberate?
Probably.
Classic move. Out of the Fallout fan celebration, though, is there anything else that we need to dive in there? It's a self-sabotage.
I feel like well, obviously next time we can't skip it. We gotta have a representation there. Number one. But number two, I think we're due for a follow-up interview with Old Man Liver and Company and just find out what else they got going. And then I really think I'm just enjoying watching the videos and all the joy, like apparently at one point there's a guy who had power armor cosplay that got pulled over by Walton Goggins bodyguards because Walton wanted a picture of him, picture standing next to the power armor, and the guy was like, "Oh my God, I'm in all the official photos now." It's like that's
like, yes,
that's cool. That's an awesome fan moment right there, So
that would be a dream, honestly.
Yeah, that's dope.
Whatchamacallit? We definitely need to go do that. Interview with Old Man Liver just to talk about, say, hey, for those of us who weren't able to make it, which is a small amount apparently, because 6,000 freaking people is huge. What happened? Could you give us the lowdown without having to watch a YouTube video?
I kind of want to get like behind the scenes, like, so how did it all come together? Who approached who? Like, We
how
saw
did it all come together and how'd it go?
Advertised, then you had fucking Goggins and Morton show up. Like Morton show up? How'd that happen? Like all that. Yeah.
And realistically, it was probably smart for them not to announce all that stuff prior, because if they're trying to gauge whether 6,000 is a good number or not, which we know they were.
Yeah.
There's going to be another couple hundred or 1,000 if they know that those events are going to happen and have a bunch of people there. Outside of course, they knew like voice actors from the games were there, so it was almost like a mini con to a degree. But you get the big actors out there for the new big TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be bigger and bigger, and I expect next year if it
be even bigger and better. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
If you had to guess, where would you all estimate next year? If they started at what, 300 to like 1,000 to 3,000 to 6,000?
I think we'll see about 10 to 12. I think it doubles again.
10 is what I was going to say.
Yeah. Especially if season 2 works out well, which
it will. It will. It's even bigger and better this time around. What gave me hope was seeing that they made the Death Claws practical puppets as opposed to CGI. That gave me
good. That NCR armor.
And
it does seem like that's going to be Maximus, but I don't think it is for some reason.
No, I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for our live watch longs when they hit. Like we'll have we'll be streaming our reactions while we're watching the episode right when they drop at midnight. So for those of you in the UK, you can have breakfast with us.
Yep. And sorry, East Coast and Central and Mountain Time.
Coast, yeah.
We got the UK, Australia, and the West Coast. That's what we got for our Fallout watch parties.
I love it.
Which is great. And then everybody else can just turn them on the next day when they watch them after they get home from work, which is great.
Yep.
Or just
I should start wrapping it up. I got to get down to my space and see if the insane rainstorm last night, I got to see if it did any damage to my roof.
Ah, my God, man. There was a certain lightning at a certain point and just thunder. I thought our roof was going to fall off. I haven't seen it. We don't get thunderstorms in LA. Like, people don't understand that. We don't get thunderstorms in LA. This felt like I was back in Virginia, Yeah, this is like a Beaumont, or like, because Beaumont's very similar to Seattle. Like, it was one of those kind of type of biomes, type of thunderstorm. And surprise. It's supposed to be a wasteland out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to the wasteland?
Mother Nature popped off last night. It was kind of crazy. So,
yeah. Well, as long as we don't get rad storms, I think we're all right.
Yeah, no rad storm. Don't need that. All right, we'll pack your rad away, folks, and we'll be back next week.
Yes, sir. And then we're diving in even further. Just the rewatch, right? We're gonna do those first 2 episodes.
We'll finally talk about the rewatch. Yeah, no, we'll recap our rewatches, and I'm taking dubious. I'm taking diligent notes. That's the word I was looking for. I need more coffee.
Yeah, because we are shorter. Does it sound good to do the first 3 episodes next week, 3 episodes the following week, and then the last 2 to finish it off before the actual series jumps in?
Yeah, I think that's what we got time for at this point.
Sweet.
Awesome. Let's do that.
All right. Well, awesome. The housekeeping we have for y'all is tomorrow, enjoy yourselves and have a wonderful Saturday. Mm-hmm. Sunday, come hang out with us, and we're going to end up talking more Stargate. We're going to end up talking more Fallout. There's some other things going on. One thing that I think I messaged you a little bit about, Greg, that we're going to have to think about after all of Fallout's done. I think it's dropping in March or April. The Hunger Games is most definitely dystopian sci-fi, and they are going to have a new Hunger Games movie. Mm-hmm. So we might jump into that a little bit. It's a good series. It is maybe going to continue being good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
And, and then there's I'm still waiting for season 3 of Severance, man. So yeah,
God, I need to catch up on that. That shouldn't. Every time I've tried to start it, it's been like 1 a.m. and I just fall asleep. No, start it early and just be ready, because it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning before you know. Like, we watched Jen and I watched 8 episodes in a row, like, of season 1 to prep for season 2. But we were like, oh, we'll spread it out over a couple of nights. No, we just shotgunned it. It was ridiculous. Yeah, so got to do it. It seems like a show people just do that with. Is it one that you have to get past that first episode, or is it once you're in like halfway?
Episode sets the mysteries, and then like by the time you get to episode 3, it's 4 on the floor, and it's all gas, no brakes all the way through. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Sarah and I have been talking about it a lot and recently, and I'm sure we're going to end up discussing it more on Sunday. Is it feels like a slow year or two for a lot of things, but not for sci-fi. We're in a bit of a sci-fi renaissance, good and bad, just a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, sci-fi is what people turn to, and as a commentary on society, and there's a lot to comment on. So,
what? Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A couple things.
All righty, fam. I'll catch you all later. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all so much.
Sarah, thank you for dropping in. It's good seeing you.
Sure.
Please drop in more, so.
All right, if you want me. I mean, I don't know how much I know about Fallout.
All good. We'll take it slow with you. That's fine.
Well, and as we're doing Fallout, we're really just discussing Fridays.
Like now, the next 3 episodes, we're just going to be breaking down season 1. So,
and the beneficial thing of having you here is, especially for Fallout, is you only know it from the TV perspective and just a little bit that you've discussed with Brett. So you almost have the most pure version of viewing that we have, rather than us being jaded or looking for something or, okay, how's this going to correlate here? How's this going to piece together here?
Yeah.
It might actually be perfect.
All right.
Yeah, having that fresh face kind of commentary is very important. Awesome. Okay. Well, thanks, y'all. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all in a week.
Right.
Yep. Y'all have a wonderful day. This was the Radical Wasteland. Adios.
Adios.